Hey guys, I'm Django Fett, here to give you guys your Star Wars comic book news, and today I'm doing Dawn of the Jedi Volume 2. Now, I received a lot of shit for Book 1, I just didn't like it. Everybody else liked it, I didn't like it at all. I'm sorry, I just didn't like it. But anyway, Zesh, I don't know if I'm getting that right or wrong, but he's one of my favorite characters. He's the most fleshed out characters in this entire series. And, you really feel for him because he's been a slave for the Rakatans as a Force Hound. And now, when the Jedi capture him, forced to send to this world and forced to think like them. That's what he thinks himself. He's forced to be on his own instead of anybody taking care of him. So, he just wants to escape from both these forces because they've been treating him like shit. So, you actually feel for this guy a lot. The other characters, however, these other three Jedi assholes, the douchebag squad, you don't feel anything for. I didn't feel anything for them at all. They weren't developed properly in the first book, and the second book, they continue that trend, and I just didn't feel for them. I just wanted these guys to die, and the only person I sided for was Zesh. I did not feel for any of these three Jedi assholes at all. Well, Zesh teams up with Luke, this other Jedi who was in exile, and he saw the vision of guys coming out with red swords and invading the galaxy. And he went insane after that. He went down the dark side after that, and he hasn't been the same. And he battles with his old friend, and Zesh is forced to fight with other forces, and eventually, he teams up with the Jedi, battles him, defeats him, because that guy treated him like shit too. He just tried to entice him to be on his side, but he was actually just an asshole. So Luke doesn't get killed, but he gets captured, and you hope he plays a part in the future where he causes the divide between the Jedi, and he's like the leader of the Dark Jedi who fight with the Jedi, and you just hope that plays out in the future, after the Force War, or during the Force War, for that matter. It's interesting to hear that Zesh could be the leader of the dark side forces, so you hope that plays a part too. Either Luke or Zesh play a part where they lead a divide between the Jedi, so that'd be cool to see. There's also another issue I have with this series, is the fact that there's no set price range. No set price, With Volume 1, they had the balls to set the price for $3.50. And in Volume 2, they shifted it to $3. And now with Force War Volume 3, they're going to shift it to $3.50. Wow, just stop flip-flopping the prices. Just make it one set price, at least. If it's going to be $3.50 all the way around, let it be $3.50. If it's going to be $3, let it be $3. Price is always a factor when it comes to comics as well. If it's not a factor, then you can't buy comics. I just recommend you buy the volumes instead of the issues themselves. The volumes are actually a cheaper option. They're $2 to $3 cheaper than the issues. If you buy an issue, Volume 1, $3.50, you're paying an extra $2 at it. Buy the whole volume. Do yourself a favor, just wait it out. I know it's gonna be long for the Force War, especially because all that hype is building up now. The Force War, it better freaking deliver. This is the moment where they've been leading up to. With Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3 is the finale, man. You gotta bring out your big guns now, okay? Bring out your big guns, okay? This has gotta deliver. If this Volume 3 doesn't deliver, this whole series is a failure. Zesh is more of a fleshed out character, and you love to see that. That's pretty awesome. They flesh him out more in Volume 2. That's really cool to see. The Jedi characters are still subpar. There's no dynamic Jedi character I can name off the top of my head. The artwork is a lot better. Cover art looks pretty good for each of the issues if you want to get those. Price range is not an issue anymore. For $3 instead of $3.50, so that's a lot. That's a bonus right there, if you buy the issues. But I just recommend buying the volumes. It's so much cheaper than the issues themselves. Even though Volume 2's covers look fantastic and the artwork is just as good. Volume 2 is it looks a lot cleaner. It looks a lot better. The coloring looks just a lot better in every way. Story is really good. The ending especially, it just builds up to the hype with the Force War. So that's a big bonus right there. So my review for this volume has to be a 3 out of 5. A definite improvement over volume 1 in every way, almost every way. It's pretty good for the most part. It's not the greatest thing ever, but Force War, it better freaking deliver. I hope it's a 4 out of 5. I hope it's a 5 out of 5. I hope it's one of the greatest things ever. I just hope to God it is. Maybe if it is really good, do something with the aftermath of the war and deal with the Jedi struggles, you know, with the divide between the dark side and the light side and how that develops. And that'd be really cool to see. So I hope they do something like that. So that's my review, a 3 out of 5. Please tell me your score for this volume. I actually really liked it. Please comment below what your rating is. If you liked it or didn't like it at all, please give me your reasons too. I love your feedback, how I did on this video as well. Please like and subscribe to my channel, Django Fett, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.